Hello, 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 hello from my festive living room. I just got out of the shower, so I put the Olaplex number 3 treatment in, which is a staple. If you highlight your hair, if you color your hair, Olaplex number 3 is a staple. And I do this at least once a week probably. If I'm gonna color my hair, like leading up to the appointment, I'll do it several times per week. And what I do is I wash my hair, I put it in, and then I leave it in all day. I'll sleep in this, you know, let it air dry. So that's not what we're talking about today though. We are talking about this amazing creature that I was gifted that at first I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out, to be honest. Like, I was never really into facial tools. I'm just gonna be doing it actually while I'm talking to you because I wanted to film and I also wanted to do this. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll make a video. I'm gonna try to quit swearing actually. So when they approached me, they originally asked if I wanted the blue light one, but I didn't. I think that somewhere I read, somewhere I heard, I don't know, blue light kills collagen. So I was like, no thanks. Also, blue light is specifically for acne, which that's not an issue for me. Red light is where it's at, girlfriend. Red light is where it's at. I'm using the conductor fluid that they gave me. So what's amazing about this tool is, okay, so I've gotten into my new face tremendously over the last 6 months or so. I love new face, but I've had 2 and they've both broken. And I just love microcurrent in general. Okay, so back up. Solawave, this is the name of the company, is Solawave. They approached me via email asking, hey, we want to send you this blue wand in exchange for video. And I said, I don't do videos in exchange for product. You know, it would have to be like a payment in US dollars. And like that would be the only thing. But I do accept PR. And if I like it, of course, I'm going to want to talk about it, etc. They're like, cool. They were super nice. And then I asked for the red one instead of the blue one. And fast forward, I just received it the other day and I'm addicted. So first of all, I love the shape of this thing. It is a very, the way it's shaped just allows for the contours in the face. It's really nothing like I've ever tried before. Not that I'm a facial tool expert, but it really is nothing that I've tried before. I guess just the size of it and the shape of it, it almost feels like a finger, to be honest. And it's a combination of like the best treatments for like building collagen, plumping the skin. So it vibrates a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear it. And it emanates this red light, which I was like, oh, that doesn't look very powerful. I was like looking at the photos. I'm like, we'll see. It doesn't look very powerful. Well, look how powerful it is. It's so bright. And so I love red light. So red light is so good for making the skin just look plumper, healthier. It reduces redness, blood vessels, everything like that. And so, and this also has a microcurrent in it or whatever. Okay, so trying to explain to you all the reasons why I love this thing. I love this thing because it feels like a finger, first of all. It warms up a little bit and it feels so good. And when that happens, I think it's called iontophoresis, which means that you're actually pushing your product deeper into the skin. But don't quote me on that. I kind of forget that from SD school. But this massage for the face is so effing good. And you guys know I've been using my gua sha, I've been using my new face. Over the last 6 months or so, I've really gotten into it, but this is like a combination of all the best tools and it's better than that. It's literally better than the new face. It's better than a gua sha. It's better than any other tool I've ever used, and it's actually durable. That's the thing. I did not think this thing was gonna be durable. So what I like to do is I like to always push my face up like this and release that muscle down there. I think that's good for the jowls. And then I like to sculpt out the cheekbone. So I remember there was this esthetician in Beverly Hills. I forget her name now. She was fucking famous. She was famous as hell. And I went to her one time when I was living there. I had like no money, but I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna spend all my money to see this girl. Well, and she was an older woman, and she looked amazing, and she swore by facial massage, and I thought that was so interesting, and it makes sense, right? You get stuff built up underneath the surface of your skin and all that. So I kind of like started to get into facial massage a little bit, but you know, now I'm kind of way more into it. But anyways, I was just saying facial massage has always been something that I've heard from women, like, that it's amazing. Anyways, this thing is amazing. It's the best. It's literally the best. So I like it too because you can go into your eye, which I don't know if you can actually, but I do. I effing do. Oh my God, it just feels so good because it almost feels like you're reshaping your face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're just moving the face around. Because I feel like right here, for example, sometimes the muscles here for me get too tense when I'm stressed, and it makes the face look distorted. So by massaging that into place, like you want your face always to look a little wider. So by massaging this out and massaging this up and into place, I don't care if it's placebo, I don't give a shit if there's no evidence for it. It works for me. You know what I'm saying? It works for me. If I notice a difference, I'm all about it. So I think there actually is evidence for red light, by the way. There is data for red light saying that it works, saying that it builds collagen. I think NASA like developed LED lights for skin. I don't know. I could be totally making that up, but not only does this feel amazing, but it's easy. It's easy just to sit here. Sometimes the new face was like a little bit annoying, but this is amazing. And you know what's also amazing about it? Even if like I don't feel like using a conductor, because a conductor has water in it and I kind of hate it because then it's evaporating from this side, evaporating all the time. Well, last night in the bathtub, I just put oil on my face. And yeah, that's not going to be a good conductor for the microcurrent, but the red light is still going to work. It still vibrates. It's still a good massage situation. And I freaking see a difference in my skin. You know what I mean? So that's like the best thing for it. But I've also made some serious life changes that I can't talk about in detail right now, but I'm gonna show you guys like the transformation that's gonna take place. Like the physical transformation that's gonna take place is going to be, to me, it's going to be insane, but I don't know from an outside perspective if people recognize it or not, will recognize it or not. It hasn't happened yet, but I made a video on this a little while ago called my glow up, my unintentional glow up. So recently I went back and watched that, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't feel like that. I didn't feel like that recently. That's why I went back and watched that. How cute is my baby? Are you kidding me right now? He is a ridiculous baby. Anyways, yeah, I'll link it for you guys, but it's like, I'm like, oh my God, this feels so good. And I just like love the eyebrow lift like this. So this is the first time using the conductor fluid, and I was unsure about it because it had a lot of crazy ingredients in it. Well, blue tansy, but this is tingling on my skin, which I'm not happy about. But it has blue tansy, which is actually like a good oil. I just don't know if it's good for the face, but this is like a, it's in an aloe base, and it has sunflower seed oil, hyaluronic acid, cucumber hydrosol, chamomile flower water, allantonin, which is really good for the skin. Actually, this is a pretty good serum for the skin. Actually, I was unsure at first because it's blue, and I was just like, I don't know. Sometimes I just didn't know honestly if this company was gonna be gimmicky or not. Do you know what I mean? Like I just was like, I don't know. It seems like one of those. It could be a gimmicky type of situation, but anyways, this is my new addiction, and yes, I do it on my neck too. So anyways, yes, transforming how you look by transforming outer events in your life. That is one of the most effective ways to do that, because you will see a difference like in your appearance. If you're not aligned, I'll call it aligned for sake of simplicity, but if you're not aligned, if you're not like living in your truth, you physically start to transform. Like your face transforms and all of a sudden things just don't work out for you, right? Like your hairstylist won't do your hair the right way or color your hair the right way, or you won't get the right haircut, or you won't be able to find the right clothes. Like nothing will work out because you're out of alignment. And that's just something that I have noticed drastically. When I'm in alignment, things just work and I look better and I feel a billion times better. But when I'm out of alignment, no matter what I do, no matter how much I spend, no matter what, I can't figure it out, you know? It's like I can't figure out, like I just don't like how I look as much as when I'm actually feeling good about life and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like what my truth is. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, then I take this thing and I go down like this. And I do it this way because this is the way the lymph goes, but this is the way that you go with NuFace, you know, because the microcurrent tightens the muscle, and so you want to rub it in the way that you want it to stay. So with microcurrent, which this is microcurrent, with microcurrent, that's why you need a conductor, and then that's why I like going like this, because it lifts the brow and it teaches the muscle to actually stay up. And that's why I like to do it, and that's why I've been obsessed with NuFace too. But what was I saying? I'm about to film not empties. I'm about to film a what's in my cabinet declutter video for you guys. That's right here. But I was like, I want to do this little machine, and I'm like, oh, can I do it while I'm filming? No, because I got to pick up the products and I got to focus. So I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna make a video about this thing. So I guess I'm gonna put moisturizer on now. I might even do it again later. Like, it's that good. And I'm being bad today. I'm not putting sunscreen on, I don't think. Let's see. It's 2:30. It's only gonna be dark for another 2 hours. I'm not gonna like put sunscreen on, I guess. So, ugh. I don't know why people like these pumps. They disgust me. Like, there's like this stain. You gotta clean it with alcohol, because last time I used it, there was lotion left over, and that's just gross to me, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put this on now. This is the Protini Moisturizer by Drunk Elephant. It's pretty nice, but for $80, I don't know. I would say it's okay. If they sent it to me, I would use it, but I don't know if I'd buy it again for $80. Don't quote me, but I just feel like for $80, I mean, the Skin Fix is similar. I don't know if the Skin Fix has peptides in it, but it has ceramides and it's a similar texture. Also comes in one of these weird pump jars, which I dislike. So yeah, this is me. It's Sunday. It's a Sunday. And I am baking acorn squash, and it's a vibe in here. Like, the acorn squash has cinnamon on it, and it just smells like my whole house smells so effing good. I have black ornaments arriving today, and then my tree will be complete. And if they don't look good, I'll just remove them and leave the tree like this. But right now, this year, I didn't have like a clear vision with my tree, actually. I just usually have like something that comes from within me that I'm like, this is what I want. Didn't happen this year, so I was like, let it be as easy as possible. And so I used what I already had, but then there were some things that I needed to acquire. Like the base of the tree, I needed a new base. And then like after I got the tree up, I'm like, it just kind of looks boring. With the lights on, it looks pretty, but with the lights off, it just looks a little boring. It needs a pop of color, but I didn't want to overdo it with the color. But then my girlfriend was like, you should do black. And I had never, ever, ever thought to use black on my trees, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, I might be a black and white Christmas tree girl forever because I just think it's so classy and like, it's like very classy, but like sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the perfect blend of classy and hot. So anyways, we'll see what they look like. Long story short, I bought black bulbs and everything else is going to stay the way it is, white. So how's my skin look? Can you even see it? I don't know. I feel like it looks a little red and irritated. I've been using my retinoids recently, so it is what it is when it's cold and dry. I have a humidifier going full time, by the way. Do you see it? Full time. I have a humidifier going. Please look at him. Honey, you are very, very abnormal. Okay, so that's that. That's my little video on the Solawave wand. And I'm going to film an empties, or I'm going to film another video for you guys right now. So if I'm in the same outfit twice, it's going to be okay. I will remove this towel though. So, okay, bye guys. Me again, different hair, more to say. So I forgot to tell you guys, the head moves this way. And so you can do that too. I don't know why. I did it first this way and then I changed it to this way. And also I can't figure out the off-on situation. It seems to automatically, is my hair weird? It seems to automatically go on and off, right? Like when you touch it to your face or when you put it down, it's like on, off, right? But sometimes it doesn't go off. So sometimes it just stays on. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I turn this off? I have no idea how to turn it on and off. And then you just charge it, which I'm about to do. And so, yeah, that's just what I want to tell you. It's really lightweight. It's light pink. And look how teeny tiny it is. It's just freaking sleek and hot and sexy. And it's fun and easy to use. It's just easier to use than any other tool I've ever had. Okay. Okay, I think that's it.